Okay, so picking back up here. So then they want to take this, plug it in for x in my original. Okay, so I'm just going to take this. I know you guys can't do this, but you should be able to see it easier than I can.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Why can't we just, so we found x with like the 4x plus 4z equation. Why can't we just put the x back into that equation? Does that not work either?
Sure.
Right there, stop, go back down. Right there. Why can't we just put the x back in right there to find z?
Well, if you plug it back into the equation you just did, it's going to all cancel. You're going to get nothing. It's going to get 0 equals 0 again. Because that's where we just solved it from. So if you plug it back in, it's going to cancel out. So we're going to plug back into the original first equation for x. Okay. So I have 2 times negative z plus 6 minus 2y plus 2z equals 12. 2 times negative z.
Negative 2z.
Negative 2z. 2 times 6. 12. 2 times negative 2.
Negative 4.
Or sorry, why am I doing that, right?
Your z still cancel out.
Yeah, you're running the same thing, huh?
No, the z doesn't.
Plus 2z equals 12.
What?
Just stay with me. Yes, your z's cancel. You're correct. It's okay, because watch. Z's cancel, right? It's negative 2 and positive 2. But now all I have is y.
Now we find our y.
So now we found our y. So I subtract 12. So I have negative 2y equals 12 minus 12. 0. Divide by negative 2. My y equals 0. So now I have an x. I have a y. I should be able to then go back and really into any equation that I want, plug those two in and find my z. Okay? So if I were you, I would just use our original again, probably the easiest one.
Number 1 again?
I would use equation number 1 again, but it's entirely up to you. So I have 2 times, and remember my x was negative z plus 6 minus 2 times 0
plus 2z
plus 2z equals 12.
So negative
2z
plus
12
minus
nothing
0
plus 2z. You might not have had to do this step. You might have been able to just figure this out.
Does a 12 cancel out?
Because they end up all canceling, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I get nothing equals nothing. And what that tells us is that it doesn't matter what I plug in for z. Okay, because z can be anything. Meaning this line is probably on my z-axis somewhere.
Wait, so
Okay, when you write your ordered triple, your x is negative z plus 6. Your y we found to be 0. My z is just z. That should happen if you solve, when you solve and get this, whatever this variable is should just be itself in the rest of the equation.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like if I solve for y and it was x plus 3, your x should just be x.
Will it always be that?
Every scenario that I can think of.
Oh, we don't really have to do that last step.
No, you shouldn't have to. If I find a problem where you do, I'll let you know. We got 20 minutes here still. I want to do one more. You know what I'm going to do? I just want to set up example 4, and we don't need to solve it, but I want to set it up because it is a word problem. I want to show you how to set the word problems up. Once it's set up, you should be able to do the steps. Okay? Just be careful though, because if you make one small mistake, the whole thing's wrong, right? So just be careful with that. So taking a look at this example 4, first thing you should do is just read the whole problem and then go back and start trying to pull things out of it. Example 4 says an amphitheater charges $75 for each seat in section A, $55 for each seat in section B, and $30 for each lawn seat. There are 3 times as many seats in section B as in section A. The revenue from selling all 23,000 seats is $870,000. How many seats are in each section? Okay. A lot of stuff going on there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, first of all, you should be able to repeat to me that we have how many sections?
3.
3. We have section A. Which, let's make that our axis. Okay. We have section B.
You spelled section wrong.
What?
You spelled section wrong,
Let's make that our Y. And then the third one was the lawn. And let's make that Z. So, I also know in that almost the last sentence, it says the revenue from selling all 23,000 seats. What did that just tell us? It means all these seats together, X plus Y plus Z, all the seats together add up to 23,000 seats, right? And that's what that just told us. They also told me that $75 for A, $55 for B, $30 for the lawn, and if I sell them all, I make $870,000. Okay, well, I don't know how many are in each one, but I do know that if I sell if I sell a seat in A, I get $75. If I sell one in Y, I get $55. And if I sell one in Z, I get $30. And when that's all said and done, I've made how much? $870,000. Okay. Well, we know there should be 3 equations because there's 3 variables. Okay, so what else is important in there? There's 3 times as many seats in B as there is in A. So that means to get B, I have to triple A. And most of the word problems you get are going to give you something like this right away. That makes it a lot easier because you don't have to use elimination on the first step. So we're not going to go through and we're not going to solve this, but what you would do is you would take this Y, plug it in for Y, and simplify. So now you're down to 2 variables in that equation. You take it again, you plug it in for this Y, simplify. Now you're down to just X's and Z's, right? Now you have 2 variables, now you start using your elimination. Okay? If they give you something like that with only 2 variables right away, makes things a lot easier. Okay? Questions? Okay, give it a try. See what you got.